Okay, good. So tell me, how do you carry a game in jungle? Because it's different right now.
Yeah, on jungle, I basically never see myself as the win con. Like, I'm always looking for like laners that can carry the game, basically.
Okay, well, on Diana that doesn't really apply. If you play like a tank jungle, that does apply. You need to have like some other carries that are more important than you and you need to play around them. But on Diana, you are the first win condition. The thing is, you need to also have some other win conditions.
Yeah, because Diana doesn't like she doesn't like. I always check the damage charts after the game, and it's like, and like it literally just looks like I'm KSing every kill because I'm not doing damage for sure. That's
Oh,
for sure.
okay.
And it just looks like I'm KSing every kill because I'm not dealing damage.
Okay, very interesting, very interesting. I didn't expect that actually, because you have a lot of games on her. Okay, so let's see. First of all, Electrocute on Diana is not good, because especially when you play in the jungle, you're going to fight in a long period of time. And then Electrocute, I mean, it gives you a little bit of damage, but usually when you play Diana, you're going to stay in a team fight for about at least 4 seconds. So I do recommend
Okay.
you the normal page, this one. I don't personally like Predator, I don't like First Strike, just Conqueror is this one,
Okay.
particularly, is very, very good. Very, very good, this one.
I don't like I really don't like
Boots?
yeah I like sock shoes early is just it feels too good to me.
True, true.
Okay.
Sork
It's
Boots
fair
is
to
good,
go.
especially after the nerf of the Hextech alternator. So
Yeah.
you can just get something else. So if it was me, I would most likely get Futures Market or Perfect Timing, but you can even force it into a Hextech Flash, to be honest, because you can dash over the walls and then you can start ER people. So it's actually not
Yeah.
bad, to be honest, to go Cosmic and Hextech. You should try it. It's definitely a good option. And then this page is basically standard, but I will never go Electrocute, never ever. Okay, good, good, perfect. So you said that you don't like to have yourself as a win condition. Well, you are a win condition on Diana. You need to win. Your job is that you want to make sure you play around your carries while getting yourself strong.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically what it is. So the first thing in the jungle that you want to do is that you want to choose, you want to identify, you want to have some lanes that you gank more. 2 lanes in total. 2 lanes that are going to gank more. You want to think about the champions that need you. So in this game, let's see the matchup. Cyan against Atrox, Diana Z, Yone, Twisted Fate, Jinx, Vayne, Nami, Sona. So who is the big win condition? Who needs your help hard?
Um, this game I played for Yone early on.
True, but why?
Because he I don't know because it's because it's Yone. Like I don't know how to explain it because he's like he scales really well. Like he scales through the roof actually.
True, true. So he scales really well. He has Ignite. He wants to play aggressive. He doesn't want to play
Yeah.
safe, especially against Twisted Fate. If he is going to hit the tornado, we can actually kill him. He has a decent
Yeah.
setup and he has Ignite, so he's
Yeah.
volatile. You want to gank him. Okay, first win condition. I agree. Okay, what else?
Uh, I also know that if you get like if Sion gets tier 2, they can't play the game.
True, true. But can you really influence that? Because you have to
Not.
choose. You have to choose. Do we play for top lane tank or do we play for Jinx?
I actually like this is just my personal bias because I've like this. I'm pretty sure this is like the first game this preseason that I've won with Jinx, but like Jinx, I don't think Jinx is that good at. Like I think it's like overhyped basically. I don't think she's that good. And it's Sona. Sona doesn't do anything until like level 11. Not level 11 until like she gets her first item.
Don't know until she gets the either the Shorea or Moonstone
Yeah.
or usually Shorea. Okay, good. Okay, so you're not sure about the Jinx. Jinx is a very strong champion in the later stages. A hyper carry. She has a big range. Probably one of the best, if not the best champion late game. Better than Vayne. Better than Kog'Maw. Very close to the Twitch. Twitch
Yeah.
Jinx. Very, very, very strong late game. Late game, she smashes. The thing is, if
Yeah.
you have to choose between playing against a tank or maybe his AD or playing against an hyper carry, you always choose the hyper carry, let alone the fact that it's amazing to put this guy behind. It's Vayne. And if you think about their win condition, Twisted Fate needs to make sure he doesn't get smashed, and at level 6 he needs to use all of his resources to carry the Vayne. So if you obliterate her, they can't win the game. Even if Zed is 10-0 in the late game, they can't win against Sona, against Jinx with Exhaust, and against yourself with Sonia's, they can't play the game. So here, your big win condition was actually on the bottom side. Should have just played around your Jinx, trying to get Vayne behind. So the pathing should have been this to down.
Okay.
Very, very important, because you see that you're pathing towards top lane. It's a tank. No need to gank a tank. And especially on top lane, early one, Zed with Aatrox wins against you and Cyan.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't gank Cyan at all. I was just past top, like I just passed top bot, like because it's just better
Autopilot,
leash.
right? Autopilot. Yes, autopilot. Yeah. But it's not good because, I mean, it's better leash. You're going to be faster, but faster for what? You can't invade. Mid doesn't have prio. Top is most likely not going to have prio, so you can't really invade. 1v1 against Zed, it's hard. It's very hard. 2v2 on top lane, it's very hard. 2v2 on mid lane is very hard. One is useless early one.
Yeah.
So definitely pretty bad clearing right here. Do you do Krugs or you even do Krugs? I don't recommend to do Krugs. Krugs are just going to slow down your clear. Okay, because if you do Krugs and then you try to do full clear, what is going to end up happening?
It's just that you get level 3 off one side. I think that's like also something. Like you just get like if you're looking for a level 3 gank, I think maybe it's not that bad, but you get level 3 off one side. That's like why.
But if you want to get level 3 camp, you can do red buff, blue buff, Gromp, and you're a lot faster.
Okay, yeah.
You're a lot faster. And then, because right now, if you do that 1, 2, 3, you can gank, you can go for scuttle, you can do whatever you want. But if you do this, you can't really do full clear anymore. You can't really take your jungle anymore because you're late. Like right now, let's see when you're going to be for the scuttle. So you gank mid lane.
I don't get a skull this game.
Exactly. And look at the Z. Look at the Z. So by default, he's 3 camps up on you.
Yeah.
Because this and because of the pathing. Yeah, so let's see how you play this one. Okay, usually when you're going for a gank, make sure you go for a gank that is reliable. So in this case, again, this looks very, very good because wave is coming into us and this guy has Tornado, Twisted Fate needs to overextend, so I like this. When you're going on mid lane and you are in this situation and you see Twisted Fate, this is fine, this is fine. Like, you should have gone right here.
I know, I was waiting for him to look for the cannon. I pinged the cannon, and then I was like, I'll go for it when he goes for the cannon.
Yeah, like he was overextended because you couldn't really, like, you see the opening that I get?
Yeah.
This opening compared to this opening. Like, I like that you're actually thinking, hey, he wants to go for a cannon, but when he does this, he's ending. When he does this, he's griefing. This is just greedy. So first of all, I don't like that you don't ping. And second of all, you should just
go like this. Like the ping that I used was for the cannon. I just pinged like watch for when he goes for the cannon, then I went. It's not that I didn't ping, it's just that I just used one ping. So I just thought Yone would like understand what I meant because
Yes.
junglers do that most of the time.
Could have executed a lot better with the pathing, first of all, and then also here, I don't like how you played it. How many games do you have on Diana?
Jungle, probably like 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
And mid lane?
I probably have over like 200.
Okay. So you have some. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is going to go a little bit more complex. Okay, so let's go back. So we're doing the red buff. Where is the enemy jungler starting?
I actually wasn't sure because it looked like Aatrox came out of my jungle, so I was expecting my top side to be gone actually.
Okay, let's see. So right now, we don't know. Okay, how do we know if he came from the top side? So we have to look. Right now, he did come from the top side. But you can get another information that is going to tell you and guarantee you if the jungle started here or here.
Okay.
What is that information?
Bot lane.
Yes, because right now, if you're looking at their lane, okay, they haven't used the mana. They are very smart here. They're very, very smart here. So you were thinking, hey, maybe they got my blue buff. But then if you think that they got your blue buff right here, why don't you go for his blue buff?
Because I wanted to just make sure that Yone got ahead early.
True, but after he gets ahead, like, why don't you go to his blue buff?
I don't know. I just wanted to check. Like I was just unsure. Like I just wanted to check and see if like he had done my blue buff.
Yeah, the problem right here is that, so what should we do right now after pushing
We
blue?
should just go straight to bot scuttle and then see if his bottom side camps are up.
Exactly. But why bot scuttle?
Because we have prio in both lanes, both
Okay.
on mid lane.
True. So we want to play. First of all, you have the win condition there on the Jinx, so you want to play around her. She's S prior, so you just want to go bot. Okay, so right here, I don't like that. If you can see, like, you're going like this way, which means Zed is seeing you. Like here, you should go in fog of war and go for the scuttle.
Okay.
Can you see that he can see you? Like, you want to
Oh
play
yeah,
better
I
than.
warded his chickens just
Yeah,
to
but
see.
you see that he spotted you.
Yeah.
Exactly. This twisted fate is so fucking bad. What the fuck? Okay. Good. Okay, good. So let's recap. So you go in the jungle. Okay, how much gold do you need for the item as Diana? What are the power specs of her? Tell me.
Blood wand. You can also go like dark seal if you want to, and you can also go soak shoes.
True. What's the best? Give me two.
Soak shoes and lesson one.
True. Well, I would say Sorcerers and Blasting One Dark Seal. Those
Yeah.
are the best. So how much? This much, and then 850 plus 350 is basically this much. So this is basically the break point when you have to recall.
Yeah.
Right now the question is, how many camps do you need?
I'm actually not sure because I know every camp gives like a wave amount of gold, but I'm
Okay,
not sure
let's see
how
this.
much gold that
So
is.
right now, look how much gold you have. So what is the decision making right now? You have almost 1.1k gold. If you're looking at this in hindsight, like, what should we do? Knowing that you need either this or this best case scenario.
We should probably just start recalling.
Okay, so again, right here, since you can get the better items, which is 1200 gold, you can get Blasting One and Dark Seal.
Yeah.
And you do also have a big camp up. Like when you have your blue buff, you want to reset it, you want to take it.
Yeah.
Like, considering that you're very, very close to the buff, and you just need a small amount right here, you want to do blue, Gromp, recall. Unless you have a free kill on top lane, you don't want to go. Like here, this is not gankable. The reason why it's not gankable is because if you try to gank, and while this guy is low HP, if the enemy jungle shows up, we're dead.
Yeah.
So the perfect decision making right here is simply do this, and recall. I think that you're going to stay. Right? Or do you recall?
Oh, I recall. I just see that
Oh.
Zed died to Jugga. I was like, this guy's trolling, and I just recall.
Nice. That's good. Okay, let's talk about this. So right now, you're mid lane. Okay, what should you do? What is your plan?
I'm just looking to get level 6 as fast as possible.
Okay, what lanes do you want to gank? Who is your win condition?
Yone or Jinx.
True. So Yone and Jinx.
Yeah.
They are the win condition right here. So at the moment in this situation, we don't really have prio on bot lane. Yone is roaming on top lane. So what's the priority here on the map at the moment?
We don't have prio in any lane. It looks like
True.
It just looks like Yone finished pushing out the wave, and then bot wave is crashing, and
True.
Aatrox is still pushing out top lane.
So what camps should you prioritize taking right now then?
Krugs, or I definitely should not go for this Scuttle.
Okay, so let's go step by step. So you said Krugs. So if you go Krugs and then you get Raptors and then you pet towards top side, where did we say that you need to gank? We say that you need to gank bot and mid, right? So you don't want to pet towards top.
My about like my I don't know, like my pathing is like pretty bad. Like it looks like I'm going top, but I'm actually not. Like in my head, I'm still like I'm my head. I'm just like like I'm not the camps that I'm clearing like aren't like indicative of like where I'm going.
Yes,
Like
the
I'm always
problem.
just I
Mhm.
got yeah I know it because it slows me down because like it slows you down because like you can't just be doing random camps because or you just be late to every you just be like late to like every play.
True. The problem in this situation is that Scuttle is important.
Yeah.
You don't have prior right now, but those guys on bot lane, they can, after taking the wave, they can very easily move on the river. In addition of that, if you look at mid lane, here we see two informations. First of all, Twisted Fate is right here on the mid lane, and he can follow, of course. But second of all, this guy is going on the river, and we want to
Yeah.
contest him. The reason why we want to contest him is because, well, we have bot priority very, very soon, and also he's relatively low. So if in the mid lane you don't want to take risks, you play jungle right now. On jungle, you need to take risks. Smart risks, like this one. You want to stay here and try to get it. Try to
Okay.
smite it. Because this is how jungle works. You need to take the risk. If you lose the scuttle, you lose so much pressure.
Okay.
So jungle is about risk management. This is the role. Very, very, very important. So here, we just give him free scuttle. See? Very, very, very bad clear here. Good. I like that you're staying around both lane. That's good. That's good for sure. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. You have 0 damage. Holy shit, you have 0 damage in
Yeah.
this build. So in this situation, I don't like that you're actually ganking like normally. Like here, you can simply go like this,
Yeah.
and you can just go on this guy very, very easy, and she's dead. Or you can go like this, and then you can just flash. But then if you flash, again, you're just burning a summon spell for no reason, right? So here could have executed a lot faster
Okay.
and better. Okay, how much gold do you have? 863. That's good. Okay, let's
Oh
talk
yeah.
about this. Let's talk.
Usually you get I would get a blasting one, but I wanted to see just like how good Crown is, and I think I like it better because it fits my play style of Diana. Like when I was playing, like when I reached like D2, like ADLP, I wasn't playing like Assassin Diana. I was literally playing uh, like Everfrost, Zonia's into Death Camp. Like I was just playing to like whenever I picked Diana, it was to make up for my team's lack of engage. It wasn't to like do damage. Like that's how I was playing her.
Yeah, but Crown on Diana right now is actually, the thing is, it got nerfed really, really hard, and the amount of AP that you're losing is so big. Plus, on Diana, you need to go in and kill people
Oh yeah,
burst.
that's why I went absolute focus and Gathering Storm to make up for the lack of AP.
True, but that's in late game. But what do you do? Because
Yeah.
Diana is very strong after Rock Belt.
Yeah.
Very, very, very strong. So usually Rock Belt is so, it gives you so much many more things. The thing is, if you wanna escape and if you wanna play safe, defensive, Rock Belt is very good. If you wanna play aggressive, Rock Belt is very, very good. It allows you to hit your spells more often. How are you going to catch the Vayne in team fights against Twisted Fate? But Crown is not going to give you that. You can
Yeah.
ER, but you're never going to be able to hit Q. If you have the Proto Belt or the Rock Belt, then you can Rock Belt QE.
Yeah.
Very, very, very important. So right here, let's see. So based on what we see right here with the camps, and based on those lanes, first of all, who is the win condition in terms of right here?
Uh, Yone and Jinx.
True. So we need to path towards bot because they are our carries. So what potentially camps should you do to path towards bot?
Uh, you should be starting at the top side.
Yes. So since there is no urgency to be bot lane, because if Jinx is right here, of course you do a red buff into bot lane. Right now you should do Gromp, Wolves, red buff, bot. The worst thing that I can do is Wolves, Gromp, and then go down blue,
Yeah. Okay.
red.
Okay.
So you want to do the camps in the order. I think you're going to gank top maybe. Yes, holy, holy, you're actually doing that? Do you win this game?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, we need to improve the pathing. We need to improve the pathing. You're very unexperienced on jungle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to teach you some things. So we can do some live coaching sometime.
Yeah. I think live coaching is really good for jungle, actually.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a much more like decision making oriented role.
Do you want to do it right now?
Not right now, no, because I still want to eat after
Okay,
this.
okay. I mean, if you want, I don't think it's really, necessary to watch this. We can also do like right now, right now. We can just exit this one and we can just look at it because the early game is huge and you didn't really do too many good things in the camps, like in the
Okay.
camps department. So would you like to, because again, if you want to watch the whole game, we can do the whole game.
I think it'd be better if we just did the whole game right now, and then we can do like spectate. We can do spectate in another session.
Perfect. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem at all.
Like in another session, it can just be full spectate. We don't have to like watch any games.
Perfect. 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 No worries. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so in those kind of situations, first of all, I like that you're actually taking the blue buff. So when you have 3 camps here and 1 camp here, you always do blue buff first. Blue buff or
Yeah.
red buff are always priority. Of course, Scuttle is a higher priority. So this is the first priority, Scuttle. Second priority is blue buff. And third priority is basically uh, Gromp or Raptors. So those are the priorities. So for example, if you have blue buff and you have, Raptors and Krags, you go first to the blue buff and then go bot lane. If you have Scuttle here and you have red buff right here, you go to Scuttle first and then you go to red buff. Scuttle
Okay.
is the priority here. Okay, so in this case, at the moment as you're going, you want to check your lanes. Like this one. What do you think? Should we be there?
I think yeah, I should just be there to cover,
True,
just
true.
to
But
make
why?
sure they don't get the tower.
Yes, yes. So what pathing is the best here? Because you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Is there an urgency to be top, or
Uh,
can you get full clear?
I can't Volker, definitely not. I think
You
I
can't.
think I just did the Grunt because it was the closest to the lane, and then I went.
Yeah, it was better to get your blue
Yeah, it is
first.
better to take blue. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. Because here, if you have your blue buff, it's so good. You're going to win this.
I was trying to see if I could hit him with my Q from Fog, but he was just like right outside the range.
Okay, let's see how we play this mechanically. Let's see. Yeah, close, close, close. Yeah, pretty close. Didn't play it bad, but yeah, you should do blue buff first.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually think Yone could have lived, but he just dove the like. I don't think he plays the champion because if you see on Zed's head, like he was already dead.
Yeah, again, we don't want to really discuss about what they did.
Yeah, like there, like he's just already dead, but he still went for the
He
dive.
wanted to do a little bit more damage on the guy. Okay, my
Yeah,
problem right here is that first of all, you see mid lane. We need to be on mid lane, but we can simply just go like this. He's dead. Because you see your ultimate, you have 20 seconds for the ultimate. So if you
yeah,
stay here in Fog of War, you wait your ulti and then you go on him, he's dead. And after he dies, you can actually just go bot lane and help you Jinx and Sona. Sona has ulti and she has flash. And the Vayne doesn't really have flash. So right here, try to choose your pathings better. Try to always go from behind because you see what you want to do. Like here, he's inting. Like if you go like, even if you go like this, he's dead. Even if you go like this. Because your ulti right now is how much? 6 seconds, 9 seconds, 9 seconds, whatever. And you can stay here and wait 9 seconds and then go on him, right? And after you go on him, you kill him, or you burn his flesh. You probably burn his flesh. Push the wave. He needs to recall, and then we need to pressure for Drake. Top is
yeah.
pushing, mid is one, bot is one as well with the pressure. This is a big thing. This is a big thing. So we have pathing, we have map awareness, we have gank approachment, we have more things. More things. Oh, interesting how you guys win that. What? Okay, what is this?
I don't have smite here.
Okay, so they died. Try to go on this guy. You wanna try to do something? Okay. Okay, here I don't like that you're actually not really thinking about the enemy jungle. So if the enemy jungle is dead right now and they are on the bot lane, Twisted Fate has no mana. Enemy bot lane is going to be bot. Try to go into his jungle.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to take one camp and then based on how much gold you have, 1k gold. So I would take the camp, I would take the scuttle, and then I will go recall into going blue buff.
Okay.
Because here I think that you're just going to go blue buff, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't tell me you stayed that much. Okay, so you're going to stay for full clear. Because the thing is, you had
Yeah.
1k, you had 1k gold right here. And then you could have recalled and come back in the lane. Or come back, to clear your camps. And if a fight is breaking down on the river, breaking out on the river, you can still go there. And it
Yeah.
can still help. But right now, what you didn't recall at all. And not only that you wasted your time, but you also wasted the team time. Because right now, if a fight is happening on top, if a fight is happening on mid, if enemy jungle fights, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Because you're stuck. So the rule is if you have 1k gold, it's better to go in base, spend the gold, get items, and come back in the laning phase. And just, we wanna farm from that point. So it's better to spend the gold before taking the camps, or you can simply, if you need 200 gold for next item, that's fine. Take the blue buff, take everything here to get 200 gold and recall. But unless that's the case, it's better to go recall and then spend the gold. Because right now you're basically useless. You're lucky that the mid laner knew how to recall, but right now look how useless you were. Exactly, and then it's overextension after overextension after
Yeah.
overextension. And look at they. Like you should be here, but you can't do that. But why? Have 1.6k gold. Super important. Yeah, this is big. This is big. Definitely need more practice on the jungle. Need a lot more practice in the jungle. Because even right now. So what lane should you play around right now?
I should just be going back to bot lane.
Exactly, because Jinx right now, this guy is the carry, and she doesn't have shield bow at the moment. So this is your chance. This is your chance to gank bot lane. This set is so bad as well. Like he's ganking top as well when he can only stay with Vayne. Literally, all what he has to do is to stay with Vayne, and he's ganking the useless Aatrox. Like, come on, this is just bronze. It's not diamond,
I
bronze.
think he's. I think he's filled as well. I think he's just a Zed main and he's playing jungle.
Yeah, maybe he's main mid lane. Okay, let's see this one. So good, very good call. You see the crown? It don't really have enough damage, right?
Yeah.
And you don't actually need it. Like if they catch you, I mean, they shouldn't really catch you anyways. But if they catch you, you're going to die anyways, even with the crown. The amount of damage that you're going to lose is just so big. Okay, that was actually a good zone, yes. Good play. You see your damage?
Yeah.
You almost killed him. Almost didn't kill him. Okay, and then they just kill you. Alrighty, interesting. So I want to see. So I want to see how you play this one. Really. Okay, good. Was the clearing good here?
Yeah. Like there was just one wolf left that I left by accident, so I just cleared it.
Okay. And if you have like the full camp here.
If the full camp is there, then I should just go straight to my blue.
Okay, and why?
Because it gives more gold.
Okay, and after the blue, what do you do?
The Scuttle. I mean, not the Scuttle, the Rift.
Is it an urgency to go for a rift?
Uh, Zed's dead, yeah, so I was like, we should go for Rift.
So what happens if you do wolves, blue, and then rift?
It's too slow.
It's too slow, true. So here you should do blue into herald into wolves.
Okay.
Shouldn't really do wolves at all. Okay. Wait. What?
Yeah, he just hunted. I was just like, okay, because he's just like,
Okay. Okay.
this is like, that's what I was like, I want to play for me because Yone is like lethal tempo is just it's too broken.
Yeah, and even after the nerfs. Here I don't like this herald. Like didn't need to put the herald. We have this wave
Okay.
right here. Have this wave right here. On the next wave we're going to 100% get the tower. If Zed shows up here, I would put the herald. But I would wait,
Okay.
I would hit the tower until here. Next wave comes in. I will just try to get the tower without the herald, and then on the second tower I will put the herald.
Yeah.
Because we know that the only guy that is relevant in this game is the Vayne, 6-2. But Vayne is on bot lane. So if we overextend here on the mid lane, we can actually just get this tower. So Try to be more patient with the herald. Don't rush it.
Okay.
Very, very, very important. Okay. Good.
I DC'd
You typed a
actually.
little bit, or you
Yeah.
DC'd?
I know I
Oh, you
DC'd,
actually
yeah.
DC'd. Okay, 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 okay. See. Yeah, so there is so much hesitation in terms of recalls. So much is there. So it's very, very simple. Try to think before what you need to buy, and so then you can actually think, hey, this is how much I need to farm. For example, if you want to buy again an item that costs 1500 gold, just farm until you have it and then just recall.
Okay.
Because right now there is a lot of hesitation. For example, right now, again, I don't like the build because it's crown. It's so much defensiveness and zero offensiveness. Like all what you have to do
Yeah.
is to kill Vayne. You're not going to be able to, like, you're playing like a Fizz that plays, defensive. You're playing like a Zed that builds Edge of Night first item. Like that's not your goal. Your
Yeah.
goal is to kill the carry, right? So here, what item do you go? Do you go for what item do you go here? Do you go for that cup?
Uh, I think the FF for that one.
Okay, I didn't expect that answer. So what item are you planning
Oh,
to do?
before, like if I was gonna post an item, it would definitely be Death Cap.
Okay, good. So you have it. 1200 gold. 1250. Why do we stay for camps? Because you're going to stay and you're going to waste time. They're fighting, you're not there. They're fighting, you're not there. They're fighting, you're not there. You can't be there. You can't be there. You can't be there. Like here, should have been recalled already.
Yeah.
You see how much you stay? Because you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay. And next time when you're going to go recall, how much time are you going to have? 1.7 gold. Yeah, this is big. This is big because the thing is, look how this is actually a big mistake. Look at this. 3k gold. But it's not 3k gold. Look at this. Cyan does bronze mistakes. You do a mistake. Jinx does a mistake. And in the enemy team, look at this. Only Twisted Fate is bronze player. You see? So
Yeah.
this gold is inexistent. Oh, interesting that he won the game in 20. Wow. They have 3 Drakes. They have Vayne. Why did they have FF?
I don't know. I think they were just tilted. Honestly,
What the
the
fuck?
the Vayne was the only one who pressed no when they
Yeah, Nami
when
probably
the
tilted as well.
yeah.
Yeah, you see your damage? See your
Yeah.
damage? You don't do anything. Don't do anything here. Look at this. Oh my god, I can't believe. So if you QE and you don't kill her, oh my god, holy shit, yeah. Anything more is going to give you the damage. Even if you buy the item, it's going to give you a little bit
Yeah.
more damage.
Yeah.
And then again, electrocute. It did 1.4k damage. Decent actually, not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, that build, I wouldn't really go for this one. Okay, so what did we learn in this one?
That we should think about like our pathing and then when we're gonna recall and who we're and we should focus on just pathing towards our win condition.
Yes, yes. Big things. Big things, and we need to prioritize getting the scuttles more,
Yeah.
because when you have the scuttle and you have the jungle here, the scuttle is prior. And another thing that you really need to improve, and it's pretty bad, and you're going to need to think about it more, is that you need to risk more for scuttles, for
Okay.
objectives, because you're playing jungle. We don't play AD carry, we don't play mid, we play jungle. In jungle, you need to force their hand. That doesn't mean you greed for the scuttle if it's one-sidedly taken. That means you want to try to smite it, and if it doesn't work, then you just back off.
Okay.
But you don't want to give it up unless it's like, 5 people are there and they can just go on you. So you need to play a bit more risky management. Like you need to play more, just a little bit more risky. Super, 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 super important. Okay, good. So let's actually analyze a few games so I can see, because we still have 10 minutes. So Diana, jungle. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay, so good. Tell me right now. Good. Where is he going to gank and why?
He's probably ganking for top for not top bot then mid.
Okay, why?
Because Yasuo is really good versus Vayne and Lulu, and so
Okay,
is yeah.
true, true. So again, first of all, who is the big carry here?
Um, I I honestly, it's hard to say between. I think it's our ball lane in general because they can just make they both of them on their own. If they're ahead, they can make plays on their like they could literally just recon engage, ult, and they'd kill three people. So I think they're the win con.
So let's go step by step. True, true, but let's go step by step. Yone against Akshan, having Diana. What does Yone need to do in this lane phase, and what is he going to look to do?
Uh, I'm pretty sure Akshan is Yone's hardest matchup.
One of the hardest.
Other than Vex, I think Vex is number one hardest, and then Akshan is pretty close.
True, true. So what does Yone wants to do? He wants to play safe. He
Yeah,
wants to get Doran's shield. He wants to get second wind. He just wants to play really pretty slow. He doesn't want to do anything crazy in the lane.
yeah,
He wants to play safe. You don't want to gank, if you're Diana, you don't want to gank those kind of lanes that are scaling. Kassadin, Kayle, Yone in hard matchup. You don't want to gank those. So mid
okay,
is not a win condition. We have top lane Tryndamere against Fiora, and we have Yasuo Rakan against Vayne Lulu. So first of all, Tryndamere has Ignite. So we want to think first about the champion, Tryndamere. This guy wants to split push, and he wants to split push hard.
yeah,
Him being ahead is an important thing. Why? Well, first of all, who can kill Tryndamere inside lane? Vayne is not going to stay with Tryndamere. Lulu is not going to stay with Tryndamere. Shaco can't kill Trynda, and Fiora. Later on, Fiora is not going to win Tryndamere if Tryndamere is ahead.
yeah.
So getting the Trinda ahead could be an option. But right now, you also said, okay, I have Yasuo and I have Rakan. They have Vayne and Lulu. So you need to think about, hey, is Yasuo a volatile champ that really needs help? Because the Trinda is. But what about the Yasuo?
Yasuo can either I mean Yasuo players are volatile, but the champion, uh, he can scale.
Yes, so he can scale, but the Yasuo players are volatile, so he can play really aggressive. So right now you want to think about when you're like, hey, I want to gank Trinda because he has Ignite and he wants to play aggressive. Getting him ahead is going to help me to street push. But I also want to gank Yasuo because he's a strong champion. He has a very high volatility in the lane. So then
Yeah,
if you're not sure who to gank, because obviously you can't gank top and bot, like where are you pathing? Top to bot or bot to top? You can't gank both of them. You can either gank mid top or mid bot. Those are the win conditions always. You
yeah,
can never say, hey, I gank top and bot. How can you gank top and bot? Because you go to top, and how do you go bot? Do you go bot like this? No, it's always like mid top or bot mid. So here, let's think about the enemy champions. So getting Trintamer ahead is going to allow him to split push hard, win the game, and get Fiora very, very behind. Fiora is going to be useless.
yeah.
Good. Option number one. Hypothesis number one. Hypothesis number two is this guy is 10-0 with Yasuo. We have a Yasuo and Vayne is 0-10. This is hypothesis number two. Which one is better?
Uh, Vayne that's behind.
Exactly. So if you don't know the enemy team composition and I ask you who is the carry, you will say top or bot. But when you see that there is a Vayne and a Lulu and we have Rakan as a setup and we also have the Yasuo, you want to gank the Yasuo. So this is basically how you decide on win condition. Very, very, very important. Very, very important. So if the Diana is Challenger, she's going to go from top to bot. Let's see what she's going to do. I mean, obviously, in those kind of elos, it's very hard to decide because they have a lot of mind games and they have a lot of things that they think
Yeah,
about. In this one, for example, let's see. Yeah, so this is different because as you can see right now, we get a huge information that, yeah, this is actually huge. Look at this. We have a word here, which means we know where the Shaco is starting. We know that he doesn't have boxes here, so he's
yeah.
starting on bot lane. So what Diana is trying to do, Diana is trying to match Shaco with his with her camps because they know that they win 2v2 on top. The reason why they win 2v2 on top is because
That's
Trinda early
Tryndamere
on,
has it. Yeah.
yes, he has Ignite,
Yeah,
and then early one, very early one, the Tryndamere is going to win the 1v1 until level 3. So that's why she's actually pathing towards top lane. Let's see if she does cracks. If she does cracks, she's hinting. Yeah, she doesn't do cracks. You see this? Grandmaster Korea. Never do Krugs. Don't recommend you do Krugs. It's just pure wasting time. This is the exact betting that I recommended to you. Look at this. The exact betting that I recommended to you. And then look at this. You're going to be on the river at this point. 3, 3, 0, 4, which is so early and it's so good. And what did we say about Trinda? Trinda is winning until level 3. Look at him, he's pushing. That's why he's doing this, because he knows that Shaco. So because of the word that Dione puts, right? We know that Shaco doesn't start here. So where does he start? He starts on bot lane. So she's like, hey, if Shaka starts bot lane, she's going to go top lane. Okay, if he's going to go top lane, what if I pat towards top lane as well, so I can match him and 2 versus 2 on top lane? Because I know that my Tryndamere is stronger early one. And this is what this guy thought. And you can also see that this guy is low HP. So they can eventually set up a dive. So that's the reason why this guy played it like this. Obviously, it's a little bit more complex. Look at this. Exactly. See this? Exactly. And right now they know
I
that it's
think
Shaco.
if I was Diana, I would have waited for the Shaco to gank because Shaco's like guaranteed to gank. Like it's Shaco.
Yeah.
It's Shaco. That's what I would have done. Like
You
because
mean you stay into the brush?
yeah, like I would have gone through the lane and just stayed in the bush because Shaco 100% ganks. Like there's no way he doesn't gank. So I would just have waited.
True, true, true.
Like
She wanted. The
that's
thing
what I
is,
would have done because I think counter ganking is like a lot easier on Diana than just going for a gank because she lacks damage.
true, 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 true. Here she wanted to actually check it because she wasn't really sure about what
Okay.
camps that Shaco did. And here it's actually a quite smart thing that she does, as you can see. So she wants to go for a scuttle, but she doesn't have smite, so she can't really burst it, as you can see here, right? So if she can't really burst it, then she's going to place a ward, and then she's going to go to the bot scuttle, because he knows that you're never going to get the top scuttle. Why? First of all, Shaco is here soon. He might have smite. Second of all, my Trinda is dead. He's in base. Fiora is also recalled, but she is TP. In addition of that, Akshan is having the prior mid lane. So what you can do is that you can simply just go behind of the Akshan, try to pressure gank him, chunk him a little bit, and then go on the bot scuttle and take it. And then after that, based on what is happening on bot lane, you can eventually just get the Gromp. So this is what he's going to do. He's going to go through mid. Let's see if they are going to push the lane. Okay, they're not going to push the lane because Yone has a freeze. And then he's going to take the... Okay, let's see what he does here. Okay, the Akshan is forcing his hand. So here, you can see that Diana is moving away of mid lane, and look at her pathing. Looking away of the mid lane. Akshan thinks that, hey, Diana is not here anymore, and then this guy reganks. This is actually quite smart by him. But Akshan is just playing a little bit stupid here. Yeah, Akshan is playing super stupid. And the
That
Shaco...
champion, like that champion is so broken. Actually, like his laning phase is like so just like inflated with stats. Like it's crazy.
Yes. It's pretty big, but I don't know why Shaco didn't get the scuttle. This is so bad. Why did Shaco leave?
Yeah. Also, what does like the Scott? Because I'm pretty sure they nerfed Scuttle Crab, so it's like they made getting it not as rewarding. But I'm not sure like how that's supposed to work.
The first scuttle, they only nerfed the first scuttle.
Okay.
The first scuttle, and it's still a really important objective. But they nerfed the experience on the scuttle, yeah, and the gold. But it's just the first scuttle. It's not really, like the scuttles are still important. The scuttles are still really important.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let me give you something. So, do you want to do jungle next time, or how do we do it?
I think we can do jungle next time until like I have like a better understanding of jungle because like I'm getting it. Like I'm pretty sure most of my losses are from swapping. Yeah, most of my losses are like from swapping mid to jungle and then just losing because autofill jungle. So I think
Yeah,
it's just better to because like, if I have two roles that I can actually play comfortably, I think climbing would be a lot easier and I won't have to dodge as often.
that sounds good. So try to play 12 more games on Diana, and then we can do another jungle session. If you can watch the session one more time, that will help you a lot. So there are a lot of things that you need to work on. But for now, I want you to work on your pathing. So adapt the pathing based on the win conditions. Okay, make your camps priority, fluid, and make sure you are playing around your strong carries. Very, very, very important. Next time, we're going to do spectate coaching, spectate live coaching, 2 games. Ear in ear approach. Super, super, super important because this one is going to help you a lot.
Yeah.
It's going to help you a lot. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let me
Because
give you the session recorded.
before